Well, there you go. Jesus Christ. No. Oh, we have earthquake over here. We all talk
it straight?
this.
It's fine.
Jesus.
Are you sure? Is it straight?
Goes on vacation for 2 weeks and comes back and tears the studio apart again. Is our wall still standing?
Did you feel that earthquake right now?
I know a tree fell on me over there in the kitchen.
There was a stampede in here.
I know y'all missed me.
I really did.
Aw.
You know what's funny is my mom was going to go down south,
Uh-huh.
and I would, as she was,
What was she going to do?
she had a doctor's appointment.
Oh, I thought she said she
No.
was going to go
That's
down.
my mama. You be nice to my mom.
Okay, damn it.
She's always nice to you.
I know. Why? The only one person who's nice to me.
I know.
Can't talk shit
Literally,
about her. I
she's
know.
the
The only one I
only
can't
one.
talk shit about her. But I do love her. You're right.
But so
Everybody else is... Go ahead.
she was packing, and I go, "Oh man, I'm gonna be all by myself. Oh wow!" Like joking around with her. I go, "You know, I just sent out a text to all my friends, and I'm gonna throw a house party like when I was younger." She goes, "Oh, your friends from down south are gonna be so sad that they can't come up for it."
Watch this.
And I go, "No, I didn't text them." And she goes, "Well, Giggles is in Portugal, so who are you going to invite?" And I was like, "Oh."
She's got it.
I was like, the nicest lady in the world just fucking burned me. I was like,
You only got one friend, and she's out of the
sister,
country.
okay?
She's
My
out of the
sister.
country.
I was like, I have more friends than that.
I know.
And then I was like thinking, like, fuck, just for that, I'm going to invite your sister over. I'm going to invite his daughter, and then all her friends.
Yeah.
Be like, I have friends.
That was funny, though. She only
Well, now that
thought
I'm
of you.
back, let's have a party.
Aw, dude, I was laughing so hard. Yeah, right. she'd be like, "You're how old?"
Hey,
Hey.
you're only as old as your heart is.
That's true.
Whatever the hell that means.
My heart feels young, but my body says otherwise.
That's all of us. You're right.
To recover.
Oh, yeah.
Are you recovered?
Not quite.
Did you like that gif I sent you of the kid dancing?
Yes,
Well, my
that was
best friend's
funny.
back in America.
That was funny. No, I
So,
still feel a little jet lagged. I don't know.
So when you got there, did he put out a bunch of rose petals on the floor for you to walk on?
No, he made her chase a turkey.
Did he give you a... That's right. What about... Yeah.
I didn't have to chase turkey, but you know.
Tobias.
Yeah, Tobias. I was like, what? That's not his name.
It was his name.
It is Tobias. It's, was his name. Poor guy.
Rest in
He's just
peace,
sweet, man.
Tobias.
They're both.
Oh, well.
deceased.
Thank you for feeding all my friends.
Well, I'm sure you had a lot of kids in your throat to feed, so that was good.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
At first, I was like, huh? Oh,
Oh, never mind.
I should have known.
Not in my throat, no. Other locations.
Oh, in your stomach?
Yeah, what was that saying again?
Oh, I thought you were going to say her blowhole.
Am I a girl?
Yeah.
You're kind of in between. You're a girl.
I'm a what?
Well, that's like, well, no, never mind.
Sheesh.
You're too young to be a girl, but you're young enough to not be a mature woman yet. So that's what I'm saying. You're in betweener. You're a
Got it.
You're a tweener.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a tweener.
Oh. So on New Year's Eve, I should say, I got mistaken for a 28-year-old.
You passed that.
Wow.
For the people, now that you guys see us on YouTube and whatever, you don't look your age.
No,
and
you don't.
people, when I tell people, I mean, I don't go around telling what your age is really, but
The cashier at the grocery store.
but you're going to be one of those that 80 years old, you're going to look like you're 50 or something like
hope
that.
so.
Well, I hope so too. I won't be around to see you, but at least I hope
You'll
so.
be watching me from upstairs.
Or from downstairs.
Yeah.
But you don't like to wear dresses. That's the problem.
Well, because you. Just
You're going to wear dresses
To where?
after I die?
remember, she's in a shower with a bathing suit on.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sleeping fully clothed.
Turtleneck. Long johns.
Uh-huh.
Everything's gonna be
I
covered.
thought you guys were my friends.
We are your friends. That's why.
I mean, if you ever had a ghost finger you, it's not going to hurt.
I never have. Okay?
At least you can get pregnant.
Yeah, you can't get pregnant. if you see little Caspers walking around your house, they're not my kids.
He's not paying for them.
Yeah, 'cause I'm fixed. I'm the friendly ghost has got a vasectomy already, so I can't make little ghosts.
Do you even have to pay for little ghosts? Oh, but do you reset whenever you're dead?
What do you mean reset? Well, you mean I'm
Like-
coming back?
Does every part of you that's been taken away, does that come back to you? You know, like, okay, you become a ghost, but then maybe your parts are a ghost, and then they come back and join to you again, and you are
What
one
she's
whole.
asking is,
What the hell
is
are you
your
talking about?
are your balls going to be able to get somebody pregnant again? I'm using her
Yeah.
hand gestures. It's all going to come back
It should be-
together.
it should be-
You'll be able
Nah,
to.
nah, nah.
Okay. For example,
if-
like if I had a what's it called again? To take out my uterus and everything.
Yeah,
Hysterectomy?
hysterectomy.
Yes, thank you. If I had a hysterectomy and then I die, are my parts going to come back to me? And am I going to be one whole?
I'm sure you're going to have more than one hole, but
I'm glad you weren't drinking or anything.
Yeah.
I think I would have worn that.
see, you guys are so lucky. You got so many things to play with. No, I don't know. Who wants? I don't know. I mean,
That's a good question.
what's the last
though.
time we saw a pregnant ghost?
Well, I'm not saying you can get pregnant, but like, do your ghost
Like-
parts come back
Yeah.
to you?
So what she's saying is like, if in real life, say you lost a leg,
Oh,
Right, God forbid.
and then
And
your
then when-
spirit life,
yeah.
you have your leg come back. Well,
Yeah.
probably.
so does that work for your testes too?
What did I don't know if this is true or not because who can prove it yet? Yeah, you got to die. But don't they say when I've heard them several times when a young child dies or whatever, when they go to heaven, they're matured when they're up there. I don't know if that's true or not, or if they're all little babies, still little kids. But
Well, it
I
makes
assume you would
sense.
just come back to your, I don't know. I think you want to come back to the best time of your life, your youth. So, yeah, everything comes back, I guess, but you don't need them up there.
That's interesting.
So-
Because I feel like your soul kind of keeps developing.
Mm-hmm.
So but
Yeah.
you're right, because like, what if, do you have that choice of, hey, I want to appear
No,
as in my
no, I
20s?
yeah. I mean, like the newborns, whatever. Are they going to be a little infant that dies at birth? Or I'm not trying to be dark here, but are they going to have a healthy little life up there, running around, whatever they have to? They're not going to be just a little. I hope they would. I should say. Well, we'll find out when that time comes, I guess.
Because
So.
if you're a baby and you pass away and you go up and your soul comes back to somebody else, how does that work?
Yeah, that's why I always believe in reincarnation. I've always believed in that. Maybe a lot of people don't, but I always believed we always come back and we were somebody else in our past.
Yeah.
Because my parents, well, my mom, she swears that I have all the traits and kind of this horniness, I guess, if you want to call it that, of my grandfather who passed before I was born. My dad's dead, and. Maybe I do. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's him in my body. Who knows? I don't know. So they used to call me his nickname. My nickname was his name, and it was like, why? And so who knows? Maybe we all come back from a different life. Oops,
Interesting.
depending on the cord here. So okay, dear.
Look what I started.
That's probably the deepest conversation we've ever had. That was clean.
You can't argue with me. I have the clicker right here. The time.
Well,
Don't you?
You.
You have the time there too.
I don't look at the screen. I look at you
Or
because you're better looking than the
I thought you
screen.
said whore.
Or
I thought she said whore. I was
and
like,
then I
wow.
got my boobs.
Yeah.
look at.
She did a little bouncy.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of Rockin' on the Porch.
That sigh.
Well, this is your ghost busting.
That's the only time
show
you're gonna
today.
bust.
So,
Oh man.
I don't know the last time I busted.
Speaking
My-
of
my-
busting,
my ghost
Giggles,
don't-
what are you doing? You're
My-
pulling your face down. It looks like you're like in
You
horror.
home alone?
Like,
Are you home
you're
alone?
laughing.
my
You home alone?
sinuses are bothering me.
This is Papa Tony with my two cohorts. Me, she, and Giggles.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
How you guys doing?
you were great. How
Just
are
living my
you?
best life.
Yeah.
Living the best life.
Our engineer just got back from her vacation. So how did things go over there, dear?
It was fucking intense, huh?
It was fucking intense.
Atta girl. Atta girl. That you
Not
can't.
intense this time because it's a little cold, but you know.
You could have.
You know what?
Wait a minute. You don't have to pinch a tit outside. You know that.
Oh, I know. That's what.
They took it indoors.
They took it indoors. Atta girl.
You know what I loved is how we had.
Those blankets inside. Sorry.
It's okay. She's like
She,
building a fort.
pretty soon she's going to be building a fire here.
Actually, we made a fire too.
I bet you
I'm
did.
sure you did.
Was it a brush fire?
No.
Yeah. How big was his extinguisher?
She's getting
Big
up.
enough.
Did it cover all the bushes?
Yes.
He wants to know if like you had to like pick up the hose.
You didn't need one of
I had
those.
to pick up the hose.
You didn't need one of those airplanes to come over and drop all that shit to put it out, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Yeah. So. Because remember,
This is
Smokey the Bear
hilarious.
says only you can prevent fire. Whatever.
Forest fires.
Fires. Fucking Smokey.
You know what I love is how we always say our show is a shit show, and today literally it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And guess who stepped in it? He stepped in it, yeah. And
Literally.
Then stupid me reaches down and the thing it's something else. It's like, no.
Man, that was like a memory that you did not want to relive.
No.
Because you're like, oh.
I just walked. I said, "What do I got in my shoe? I just stepped on something." It's like, oh god, it happens. Poor thing.
So my dog shit right in front of the door.
On the
What's
carpet.
funny is
Oh, we
I
didn't
didn't
see
even
it.
step in it.
Well,
And then Giggles didn't step in it. Poor Papa Tony just
I
stepped.
stepped to the side.
that's
And by the way, they both showed up at the same time.
Yeah.
Did you see my face when I opened the door and
Yeah,
you both
and you did
standing
that.
there? I was like, whoa. Yeah, I had to bless myself. I didn't believe it was true.
well,
That my eyes were playing tricks on me.
we're both. All three of us are wearing black today, which
Yes.
it's
Oh
interesting.
yeah, you can see my shirt.
Yeah, it's
Sort of.
good. Black looks good on everybody.
Yeah. Kind of washes me out, but
No. It brings the paleness of you. It's good.
my porcelain.
Yes. your China white thing.
So since we've been having such deep discussions,
Ooh.
I want to throw this question at you guys.
Okay.
Speaking of deep, just kidding.
No, go on, Giggles.
I'm good. Go ahead.
I even stopped breathing just to hear this conversation. I went,
I think we both did wrong.
huh?
Go on.
She's got stories to tell
I'm good.
us.
I'm good. Go on.
Go ahead. Jeez.
No, I do love whenever Fresno and you called.
Oh, we
And then-
FaceTimed?
Yeah, because we tried calling you, and then I was gonna. Oh, I was getting ready for bed. I was brushing my teeth, and he was already in bed. And then they called back, and I ran over. Well, first of all, you caught me like.
She answered the phone. I don't think she expected it to connect so quickly. So right when it connect, all we see is her spit. On brushing her teeth. And me and Fresno were all, oh.
What's that white stuff on your mouth?
Yeah, why instantly.
Is that what she called it? Brushing her teeth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No, and then I go over to my boyfriend.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
hey, you want to say hi to them? And he was already in bed, and he was like, nope, next time. Because he literally put on a shirt so he could call you the first time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I
and
didn't
then
even
he
hear
was
my
like,
phone.
and then we were like, oh, it's okay. And then he took off his shirt, and then
Yeah. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
She lost her chance. And then what's funny is we talked to her, and then she's like, all right, well, I'm going to go to sleep. And I was like, okay, are we going to like FaceTime again once it hits actual New Year's? Like for us, because hers was already long gone, you know? I think it was 3 a.m. when I talked to you.
Yeah.
And it was like 7
yes. It was
in the
already 3 in
evening.
morning.
Yeah, around 7-ish
Early
for
in the
us.
week, 3 in the morning over there.
When she got caught spitting. And then I went to your house. And so it's like Giggles literally said Happy New Year's to us, went to sleep, woke up, and then said Happy New Year's to us.
Yeah, it was like 7 in the morning at your
I
time.
had to call my mother.
That was so funny, your sister.
To tell her that you were going to go visit your boyfriend? Hey, by the way, Mom, I didn't show up for New Year's because I'm over here in the
I left the country in case you're looking for me.
Okay. I don't know if people understand how funny that was. I didn't tell my mother until like
You
2
were
days
walking out
before
the
leaving.
door.
It was Wednesday. I left Friday. Okay.
Bullshit, though.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah, the guy was picking you up or whatever to take you to the airport. When
No, I
called,
drove myself.
Oh, you
She left a
okay.
phone number, or she left a note.
Yes. If you,
On.
Well, what's funny, my mom was like stressing out for you.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, did she tell them yet? And I was like, no, not yet.
No, she would text me like every day. Did you tell your mom yet?
I was like getting nervous for her mom. I was
you
like,
know what?
you can't spring that on somebody.
you know what? I feel for her because I had the same guilt. When we bought this house,
Yeah.
my mom had just moved into my daughter's house now. She was already 2 years, something like that. I didn't have the courage to tell her we were moving out because we lived right down the road. And it was a guilt trip that I mean, it took me days before I said, oh, but, and then she gave me, oh, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have moved. And this, so, yeah, it's tough to tell your mom something that you really don't want to tell her.
I got
It was tough.
huge
It was
guilt
tough.
trips.
Yes.
And like the next morning, she was like, I couldn't drink coffee. I have to drink tea because my blood pressure was too high. And
You know, that part, I'm sorry. You could, no, but mine was, that guilt thing. It just,
no.
There's nothing worse than a
And then
mother's
Friday
guilt.
before getting and then Friday before getting the rental car, and my dad was totally fine. He was like, "Hey, figure out things for us while you're over there." Okay.
yeah,
For
your
our
dad's
property.
pretty cool. Your dad's a nice guy.
Yeah,
They're both
I'm sure it maybe like bothered him a little bit. But my mom, whenever I was waiting for my sister to pick me up to take me to get my rental car, there was like a string of lights that went out that was on the fireplace, and I said, "Oh, we can buy new ones for next year," and she goes, "Well, don't even bother. Who knows who will even be here next year?"
Oh, boy. I know.
Yeah.
But, you know, true. That is true. We don't know. But still, don't.
Yeah, but she was giving me
Parent, I
bad
know.
guilt trips.
Dude, I felt so bad for her. She was like texting me play by play, and I was like, oh my gosh, stay strong. Don't cancel your flight. I was like,
Well, and I told her one of the things I said, I was like, I wasn't going to do it, but I was like, do you want me to cancel my flight? And she's like, no, you already spent that money. Don't cancel it. I was like, that's what you better say. I didn't tell her
What
that,
happens
but
if she would have said, yes, do it? You see, then you would have said, oh, shit, open my mouth.
she wouldn't have them.
No, I know. But you never know.
I'm like, if you
like,
give me the money.
Oh, no, sorry, I can't cancel it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was scary.
Giggles had
At
us.
least your boyfriend walks normal.
Okay, but interesting fact, he does have something in his leg.
What is up with you guys?
Oh, you guys can't pick normal people away.
So he walks totally fine, like he's totally fine. But what happened was, you know, like the you know those things that are shaped like this, and you cut like grass and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Or whatever. No, it's not.
I know what
Whatever it
you're
is.
talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a long blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was working one day, and he was
He cut
doing
him.
that.
He cut his.
And
leg.
then and it was somebody else that like got it in his leg,
Oh shoot!
and then the piece, like the tip, broke off in his leg.
So he still
and-
has it,
Yeah, because he went to the doctor. He even
They-
went to Shada,
and they couldn't get it out.
and they couldn't get it out. And then
not
they
a
said that
bullet.
it was like it wasn't bothering him, and it doesn't
Oh,
bother
but that's
him.
metal. That's
But it was
what
it's in his muscle, so they were like afraid to get in there to like get it out and then mess up his muscle, and yeah.
Wow.
So
and it didn't cause an infection or anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
no,
It's-
he's totally fine. But like you can feel it on, like you can still kind of feel it a little bit if you touch.
So
You
what
can
you're
feel, like,
saying
a
is
little
we
bit-
can rub his leg when he comes.
Sure.
That didn't sound right. I came out really. Think before you speak.
let me
Anyway,
write
so
this
I
down.
think though
Rub his leg, it might come.
I think though that
While.
he sets off.
While you're rubbing his leg, it might come.
I think he sets off.
Gets off. What?
No, sets off like the alarms at the
Airport.
airports.
Of course, he's got metal in his leg. Well, it's,
Fuck, how do you explain that? Like,
Oh, I have metal in my leg. Well, but now when you set it off, they do like the.
they got the
like
wand
little
thing
strip-
to,
No,
yeah.
not a wand.
Yeah.
They have like these little paper strip things, and they go like this.
Oh, that's seriously?
Yeah, and they go like this, and then
So-
they go like on your
So if you got
waistline.
piercings, is that how they do it too?
Yeah, but it's always your hands, the front, back,
is that looking for
And then
explosives?
explosives, and then like this time they made me lift my shirt just to get my.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Papa
you, yelled,
Tony
you
did?
yelled at me over here, but they could lift your shirt at the airport, huh? Huh? Fuck.
Dude, that was the funniest.
I lifted. That was
Well,
funny.
you said I was wearing the same thing. you know, don't open your mouth around me. Believe me, you should know better.
I like that you didn't even lift it. You just like
I pulled
like
it in.
grabbed
She
it,
almost ran out
and
the
then
door.
she,
Jumped
from
out
her
the door.
movement, she's the one that was like
You
lifting.
moved so fast, the dog shit on the carpet. That's how fast.
You know what? Maybe you scared the shit out of her.
I think that's what it was.
That was a lot more shit than the.
Oh, it
just
scared the
like
shit
Carrie
out of
scared
poor,
the little shit
poor
out of her.
Presley. Okay, dear.
I love how she's not even impressed with us anymore. She's like,
Well, she knows she did a
Little-
boo-boo, yeah.
oh, she's fine.
When my dog does a boo-boo, he
They get depressed.
no, he goes in his bed and he knows, okay, and
I'm in trouble.
yeah. So
Yeah.
So back to our serious conversation.
Sorry.
put this thing's not even on
What
right.
the fuck is going on?
Birds.
Every time we try to start the serious conversation.
Her bird's open. Close your bird.
Oh my gosh, how funny.
We're just not meant to have this
What
conversation.
a mess.
All right. I'm going to throw this one at you guys.
Okay.
Would you rather save a child's life and have everyone think you tried to kill him? Or let the child die and be remembered as the hero who tried to save him?
The first one.
I would never let a child die. No.
I'm glad you guys
That
are
is
good human
so
beings.
Hard though.
No, I'd
Can I
rather.
go to jail because of this?
Possibly.
Well, I'm not going to say it was something like this, but it was an incident when I was moved down south. When I met my wife, I was working at another company, and I was driving down the freeway home. And I'll never forget this thing. It was a lady driving a motorcycle in front of me, pregnant. Luckily, she had her helmet on, and all of a sudden, she lost control of her bike. And she drops her bike on the freeway, and I'm in the fast lane. But I wasn't close enough to her to cause anything. But what I did, I moved over enough after she fell on the asphalt. I moved over enough to block the other lane so the cars could go around.
Oh, thank God.
You should have seen the dirty looks I got, like they thought I hit her. And I was actually the first one responsive person to go to her to make sure she was fine. But the way my car was parked, or I pulled over, people were looking at me like I rear-ended her, and I didn't. But it was like, dude, I'm not saying I saved her, but I protected her from being run over by other cars, and I was the one that was getting the dirty looks. No, that's
No
a true
good
story.
deed
Yeah,
goes
it's like-
unpunished, huh?
no, I mean, and then of course, by the time the cops got there, they knew the story and everything was fine. But it was just like, dude, you're out here. I am trying to be a good Samaritan or whatever, and I get all these dirty looks. But that's okay. She was fine. Why she was driving a bike, 7-8 months pregnant, I'd like
Yeah.
to know. But she's
Yeah, they're not
okay.
supposed to do that.
No, and then
Was
she.
this in the
and then she-
80s?
Well, I moved down there in 80s, and she hit her head on the road. Luckily, she had a helmet. So if she didn't have that helmet, because she bounced, I said, are you okay? She said, yeah. So luckily it wasn't, but her wheel locked up, and all of a sudden her bike started doing this, and you could see, oh, she's in trouble, and she just laid it over, and but luckily
Oh my
she didn't roll down the road or anything. She just laid it over.
Wow.
But it was just like, okay, I'm sorry, got off the track here, but yeah, I would save the kid. I would not. I'd rather be called an idiot than save the kids. And
Right. At least you know the truth. That's
yes,
how I feel
exactly.
about it.
exactly. Judge me for whatever, but I know
At
what I
least the
did
kid
right.
is alive.
Yes, yes. So
Good. I'm glad you guys are good people.
we
That
are.
makes my
Yeah.
heart
You chose
happy.
that too, right?
Yes, of course. Are you fucking I'm
What
not
was
that
that?
vain to where I'm like, no. I'm all die, little
No,
fucker.
no.
I'm just kidding.
I tried.
Unless I
okay?
had to pay
tried.
child support.
As you're holding them down. I tried. I did.
I tried. Now I don't have to pay child support. No, I'm good.
I love that we just took such a dark
No, no. I was just joking, people.
We would never
I would
harm
never
a
do
child.
that.
Never.
No.
Maybe each other, but not a child.
Ah, boy.
You have your thinking caps on?
Yes.
You're him looking right for you. What thinking cap?
Wow. Somebody came
It's
prepared.
these.
I have a hat for him.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, the
Maybe you should
straight
wear it.
fucking- Yeah, I should. Okay.
I want to see that
Should I go get it?
in the next time.
The
The next one?
next,
Okay.
The next one.
next show.
Let's remember.
All right.
Okay.
Remind me.
It can be his thinking cap.
Yes. It's funny.
Probably
Alright.
a dunce cap, but whatever. They're close.
I have
Yeah, I guessed it, huh? Whatever.
I got one for now, but I was thinking we might need 3. Once you see it, you're going to laugh.
Okay.
And side note, that used to be my bestie that passed away. That was her favorite hat.
Oh.
So she used to wear it when she would work, and it was the funniest shit ever. Okay.
Oh, I gotta see this.
So it's time for some porch side quacks.
I don't think we should be calling it quacks because we're helping people out. I think we should really be.
Doctors?
What do you mean?
We should put our degrees on the wall here.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
PhDs or
So-
PUSSs or
What you're saying is I need to design us fake
give us some white,
diplomas.
give us some white coats.
That would be funny.
One of those things to check your heart. What do you call those things?
The
Stethoscope.
stethoscope.
Okay, but that's like a doctor. That's not like
Yeah, we're not doing that.
therapists don't use that.
Okay, then get a couch over here so we'll get somebody to lay down
Yeah.
on at least.
I might get lazy and be like,
Go ahead.
I
Oh,
might.
no, then I would really
Yeah.
fall asleep.
Eagles is done for. We lost her.
Again.
We're all, hey, sweetie, wake up. It's time to go home. Show's over.
Why are your pants unzipped? I don't know.
I walked out of the room for 2 seconds, dude. I'm so sorry. That's
I would have to
terrible.
hide this permanent marker, too.
Hey, she's. What do you do? She has a chastity belt on. It's all.
Well,
There ain't no chastity belt here.
Well, when he's around,
But one of those, like, protection belts.
yeah.
Yeah.
It shocks him. It's like the trick gates.
collar, like the shock collars for the dogs. Yes.
I was thinking of the gates for the cows. You know,
Oh, those gates. Yeah. Well,
Oh, my God.
how big is your gate?
wouldn't you like to know?
Well,
Now he's
You will never know.
damn. She shut you down.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, we're getting back to our client.
We are a
Our
bunch of
client,
squirrels.
whatever.
What'd you say?
Our client.
Yes, our client.
Clients.
Okay, here we go. It says, I'm in a bit of an awkward situation with my roommate. They seem to think their intimate moments with their partner are discreet, but the truth is their quiet sex isn't actually quiet at all. I can hear much more than I'd like to. And it's becoming increasingly uncomfortable for me. How can I approach this sensitive subject with my roommate without causing embarrassment or damaging our living situation? I want to maintain a good relationship with them, but I also need to address this issue for my own peace of mind. Any suggestions on how to have this conversation tactfully?
I would bring it up as a joke. I would be like, hey, sounds like you had a lot of fun tonight. And then they might be mortified, and then they'll be like, oh, shit, we got to be quieter.
Are they sleeping next to each other in the rooms?
They might be.
Might be. There's no way to have quiet sex. I mean, God, there's going to be some groaning and moaning eventually.
But here's the thing. What if you do bring it up as a joke, and because they think you're joking, they don't take you seriously, so nothing changes?
I did think of that, too.
Well, I mean, she could buy earplugs too, I guess. I mean, if she wants to take a nap or sleep, I mean, if she knows they're coming over or whichever is coming over, have the earplugs ready because you know what's going to happen in the room. Hello.
Pound on the door right as they're gonna
You
climb.
know, I mean,
I'm coming in.
so we're talking about two people pounding here. One's on the door and one's on the floor. What the fuck?
No, she's.
I mean, is this a threesome here or what?
No,
You said
no.
come knocking on the door.
Right as they're gonna climax and like knock on the door, like the wall or something.
To throw him off. To interrupt.
So messed up. Sorry.
Yeah, but you don't want to miss that point. That's you know how hard it is to build up, and then all of a sudden, you guys take all the fun.
Well, I mean, that's so uncomfortable though.
It
I
is
know.
uncomfortable.
Hearing people have sex like that, like, you know what I mean? Especially when you know them, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, and then you see them the next
Or-
day and you're like,
Yeah.
Or can I join you?
oh. I don't
What
think
if
she
they're-
wants
Just
to.
saying.
Yeah,
No, I know, but if they're loud enough that they know that they're hearing it, that could be like, hey,
so do they just not care?
well, apparently not. I mean, you know,
Unless they think the walls are more soundproof than they
no,
are.
walls today are like toilet paper. You can hear everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, either earplugs or, you know, have a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's hard.
Play really loud music in your room.
That too. But then again, she's trying to sleep. That's the problem. She's probably works and wants to rest.
Can you do it back to them?
I know, right?
Or when they're sleeping,
on
play,
TV.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah. That actually,
They're like, who did you have over last night?
you make a good point. You make a good point.
John?
You make a good point, though. You let's say they want to rest, and you're in your room playing loud music, and now you could tell them, now you know how I feel when you guys are doing your thing. So that kind of could work that way too. You know, throw it back at them and say, hey, I get it, but now you know how I feel.
Or maybe then they'll realize how thin the walls really are.
Or is it weird if they were to like record it with their phone and then be like, you guys, this is ridiculous. This is how much I
Loud
can
you
hear
are.
you. You know what I mean? Like these walls are paper
Or they
thin.
can try other times of the day, if possible, not do it when the poor person's trying to sleep. You know?
Well,
Put a,
or she
you know,
has to have
sock on the door.
Conversation with them still, like
Yeah, like maybe come up with like a signal of some sorts, so that way you know that they're going at it. So you can be like, but what if they're already home, and
Then
she's
they-
already in bed?
Well,
I like them saying she, but I don't even know if it's
Yeah.
a he or she.
you know, like in the middle of the night they wake up.
yeah,
and
but
they-
see,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Well, see, I can
Like imagine you're sleeping,
and you wake up
and all you hear is. For a guy, I think it's different. I think you guys laugh and you're like, yeah, oh boy, you know. For girls, we're like, are you fucking serious?
well,
We're more modest.
well,
Is that true? Or would you also be disturbed, like if you're?
Well, it all depends on my situation. First place, I'd be happy for the person. At least he's getting something, and I'm over here. So at least one of us is taken care of. But
What happened?
You got me.
must have fallen off the ceiling. Don't put it
I
on.
think Giggles was concerned. What happened?
What happened?
I thought something hit you. I don't know.
Yeah, I did. Papa Tony.
Oh well, hey, the good old days.
You got some interesting aim there.
Well, hey, practice.
So I love when they come up with their own names.
Yeah.
It's unwilling eavesdropper. I love how creative our listeners are.
That is
It's so
great.
funny.
Unwilling.
Well,
eavesdropper.
but then again, you know, some people get off listening to other people who have that stuff. So
Yeah, but
she-
clearly this
she
person
wants
does
to
not
sleep.
want
I know,
to
no,
hear
she
it.
I
wants
don't
to sleep.
I
I
think
know.
it's opposite.
yeah, no, this.
I think the
case-
couple gets off on probably knowing that,
No, that
she
she's
can hear
listening.
or he can hear.
Yeah, that's it. They're
You know,
they're,
maybe that's what's getting them off.
I don't know. See, I'm old-fashioned. I don't want nobody to.
I don't want anybody to hear what's going on.
No, that's exactly it. I mean, be discreet, but
It's called a private life for a reason.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But some people don't care.
No, they're very open-minded, and that's why I'm thinking they're probably doing that purposely to say, hey, you know, if you want to come over and join us. More than welcome.
It was always so awkward whenever we'd go over to like. Sorry, I'm changing the subject a little bit, kind of, sort of. When we would go over to his sister's house or brother's house or whatever, and they have to make comments about like, oh, you guys want to go home? You want to go to bed? Oh, you guys
You know how we
They're
are.
just
sleep very well last night, huh? Or, oh, I didn't call you like the first night I got there. Oh, I didn't want to call you back because I didn't know if I would be disturbing anything. I was like, oh my gosh, these people, they know. That's weird. They know.
Well, yeah, they're teasing and good fun, but it's like horrible when you're the person. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
you're
just
like,
like,
oh.
ugh.
Awkward.
I know, but today's society, but our
But it's the way we were raised
yes,
too.
the way we were raised,
And guys were raised completely different than
Yes.
the girls were.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
though that we're even at our age, I feel like we were still raised like our mothers were. You know what I mean? We had to
Yeah.
be that modest. We had to be.
But it's funny how
Proper.
but even though in those days they still got away with things, and
I feel like they were more wild than we were.
exactly, because they didn't have. There was nothing else to do.
There's no cell
There was
phones.
nothing else
There's
to
no
do.
cameras.
There was nothing else to do. You
Although I
worked.
was lectured that, that my mom was like, I don't understand you guys in your modern relationships now. I only saw your dad every 2 weeks.
Do you know how that tripped me out? I was like, could you imagine only seeing your future
But
husband?
it wasn't true. It was a lie.
Shut up.
Yes. Yeah.
What is with our moms fucking with us?
Because she wanted to
Hey,
give me a
it's a
good
guilt
trip.
trip.
So
It's a
she's
guilt
like, let
thing.
me lie to you.
That's a good
That's
thing.
fucking hilarious.
Well, my mom used
Look
to.
at your mom being a little sneaky snake.
My mom.
I'm
She
proud of
said-
her.
She said she. Courted,
Hey!
my mom says she courted my dad for something like 8 years, and she would be in the window, and he'd be on the down the street, and that was your date. And back in those days, we're talking back in the early 1900s, but it was very different back then. So but oh well. But then again, look, all the families they had 12, 13, 14 kids. So don't tell me they didn't do anything shit.
Yeah.
So
So what are we gonna tell unwilling eavesdropper?
well,
It's gonna be
the guy she's got, or they got several choices: earplugs, or
you're gonna
play-
have to talk to them.
yeah, play music and then tell them, hey, or something like, hey, now you know what I'm going through. I want to rest too, so can you guys keep it
Yeah.
down a little bit? But it's hard when to keep
Yeah.
it
Roommates
down.
is a difficult.
Yes, because the thing is, when you reach that point, you don't know if you got a screamer or what, and so it's hard to keep quiet. So
Yeah, if you don't want to use headphones or...
yeah.
One time I had a room with somebody who snored really
Oh
loud.
boy.
And the first night, it was torture. The second night, I put my headphones in, but it sucked because then I had to lay there.
Yeah, like
you can't
this.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're not comfortable.
no.
So, I
Just
mean,
earplugs. That's about the only thing I can think of that's probably suitable for.
Yeah,
for
because
them.
I've been camping and we were in tents, which is funny. I can't believe I didn't think of the story.
intense.
Yeah. And yeah, there was a couple going at it, and you could fucking hear because it's a
Ew.
fucking tent, you know what I mean? And nobody slept, and it was just awkward. And it's like, fuck, like, don't make me listen to you have fucking sex, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, at least be courteous and invite us to watch. Shit.
No, I didn't even
Blood
want that.
after.
Yeah.
No, I think somebody was like, "Can you just shut the fuck up?" Like somebody yelled in the
Did they?
campsite. No, they kept going at it.
Oh
They
my
didn't.
gosh.
They didn't fucking care.
Oh, wow.
But like, I would be mortified.
Hey, the first time we went to the Azores, oh God, I was married in 82, so this is probably 84. Well, your dad and your mom were there, so they can verify this.
I'm gonna
And-
fact check you.
No,
Just
no,
kidding.
that's true. It's true. I wouldn't let you guys down the wrong road. And there was a family, some girls from the town that you guys were from down south, and they were visiting there too. And we were camping down, from our village, and one of them was in a sleeping bag with her boyfriend, and during the daytime, and all you saw was the
way.
oh no, and people were walking by them, and I'm they had the whole they covered themselves completely with the sleeping bag, and the looked like a snake was going at it in there, and it was just up and down, up and down, up and down, and they didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit. And this was daytime. We were walking back and forth from the campgrounds, and they were still, they didn't care. You know, that's, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have the
some-
balls
Some
to do
people
that.
just don't have the, yeah, they don't care. And it's, yeah, you got to be respectful to some things. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, especially nowadays.
Yeah, but, oh well,
Yeah, they just have to decide
time-wise.
what. Yeah, and like
She might have to have or he, like you said,
Yeah.
we don't know.
talking
You're,
Have
to.
no
talk.
matter what, they're going to have a talk with their roommate.
And
And-
say, yeah,
Yeah, you're going to have to figure out, like, hey, can we set up something like, can you shoot me a text? Don't come home yet.
exactly.
You know, or put something on the door.
Exactly.
So
In the old days,
you
they
know,
would
and
hang
then you're
something
like,
on the
"All right,
doorknob. Hey, I'm going to be busy for the next few minutes or whatever.
Just text
you know,
me when
just-
it's safe.
Yeah, I know.
But then again, if you're already in bed,
Yeah, but how do you? Yeah, I don't know if
know?
they passed out sleeping and the tie or whatever's still on the door. You don't want to barge in, so you can't even get to your room. So
maybe their partner has a place. Maybe they could just go over there. If it,
Yeah,
or buy those, or get some of those styrofoam pads and put them on the wall for like
Yeah,
a
soundproof.
soundproof wall. I mean,
Actually, yeah.
that's probably the only thing you can do. Something like that. It might, still hear a little bit, but it won't be as bad, I guess. So, but oh well. Sorry, that's another tough
tough.
one. That's a tough one. So,
That's tough, especially if you have that conversation. They still don't
I
care.
mean, in my
yeah,
case,
and it's hard knowing how close they are with their roommate.
yeah, you don't want to lose a roommate, especially if they're paying half the rent or whatever, or
Yeah.
something. So,
Unwilling eavesdropper.
yeah,
Let us know what happens.
yeah.
We want to know. And listeners, if you guys have any input, let us know.
Yeah, maybe
And then we'll
somebody's
pass it
gone through
along.
this.
Yeah. Okay. This is Hannah. I recently found myself on a Tinder date that quickly turned into a nightmare. I feel like this is a giggles question. The person I met was nothing like their profile suggested, and their behavior made me extremely
Oh
uncomfortable.
my God.
Now I'm stuck at a restaurant, desperately looking for a way out without causing a scene or potentially putting myself in danger. What's the best way to gracefully exit this terrible Tinder date while ensuring my safety? I'd appreciate any tips or strategies for handling this awkward and potentially risky situation.
Wait a minute, they are
I'm
on
assuming-
the date and trying
Well,
to
Just trying to
I
get
know.
out of
I'm
it.
sorry, Hannah. We're a little late.
yeah.
So did you,
If it ever happens again.
I'm
Yes.
assuming she got picked up by him, so she can't drive away. Because apparently it seems like, well, it could be, or did they both meet up there again
Rule number one: never
Yeah.
have them pick you up
on the first date? Exactly.
And giggles. What's rule number 2?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't you guys have something where you can have a friend text you
Yeah.
as where, hey, I've got an emergency, I got to get going.
Yeah, we use like a
That's
code
A
word.
code, exactly.
Yeah. So it's just like a one word,
You know,
and then they know exactly where you are.
saying, hey, I got to leave because something happened at the house or whatever.
I see.
Yeah, I would have a friend, set me up, something like that.
Yeah, share your location with your best friend.
And
Yeah.
tell her,
Let
hey,
them know every detail.
it's not going well, get me out of
Yep.
here.
Because if he's obviously not even anything like the profile, that just screams red flag.
Yeah, why do they do that? I mean, and I think it goes both ways. I know I'm not on those things, of course, and never will be. But why do they pretend to look good, and then all of a sudden they show up and no, that's so stupid.
I knew a girl that she went on a date. The guy used a different picture, and then he started harassing her to where she had to change her phone number, I think like 2 or 3 times because he
Stalking.
kept.
That's stalking.
Yeah, and then he'd stalk her like on Facebook and stuff. She had a hell of a time. She had to take legal action against him.
Jeez. See that, and I know that's tough because nowadays you got all these dating apps. You don't know what you're getting into. I mean, what's the percentage of any of them actually working out, and you wind up marrying that guy down the road or
I
whatever,
actually
or
know
marrying
quite a
that
few.
person?
But I
Seriously?
don't know if it was Tinder, but it
don't
was
know,
on one
but-
of those apps.
But still, I'd be scared. I'd be scared because you don't know what their past is, and they show up like you said. You don't know if they're a rapist or whatever. Who knows? No, thank you. I'd be very scared.
I would share my location. If it was me personally,
Yes.
I would share my location with Giggles because I think Giggles would fuck somebody up for me.
I would
She'd come in hot.
see his rings.
She would, what?
I I'd come in hot.
Yeah.
Well, if you're fucking somewhere, of course you're going to be coming hot. What the hell?
We knew that was coming.
Again?
Totally.
So I would share my location with Giggles, let her know where I'm going to be, who I'm going to be with, and then try to give her as much information as I can. And then I like that. Have a code word.
Yes, exactly.
So you can text them.
Just like a quick one word, because then
And then
that way they
then you
know.
could show the text saying, "Hey, I got to go my something or whatever."
Maybe have 2 code words. One would be like a text or a call to get you out of there. 2 would be, can you actually show
Come
up and
here,
then come
yeah.
like escort me out?
That'd probably be the better one, just for safety,
Yeah.
because they may not believe you and follow you out in the parking lot and all that shit. So you're right.
And I
like
saw
that one
this
better.
thing. This was a while ago. There's a certain word that you tell a bartender,
Oh, I saw that.
and I can't remember what it is. And
Me
I'm so sorry,
either.
listeners. You're gonna have to Google it. That's actually something that I think all women
bartenders.
should know.
Well, that's good. That's a good
But,
idea.
Yeah, so if you say a certain word, they know that you're afraid to be number one with this person and around this person. So it kind of notifies them to either they need to contact security or the authorities to like ensure your safety.
No. That's very clever.
Yeah.
That's very smart. Whoever, it's very good.
You asked for an angel shot.
Yes, that's what it is.
Wow, I learned. Even Papa Tony learned something today.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. See, and you
So
guys
make sure you guys remember that.
angel
Yeah.
shots.
Shots. But I do wonder how she got out of the situation.
Yeah. Hannah, let us know.
Yeah, and at least
Because you're not the first woman to experience something like this. So whatever you did could help somebody else in the future.
Yeah.
and prepare yourself for the next one, because you might run into the same situation again. So,
So she was sitting there and like,
well,
why did she mention why she felt like she couldn't get out?
he wasn't what he was.
He was just making her extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, the picture
Oh.
didn't match. He didn't look nothing like it. So all of a sudden, this is not nothing what she thought she
Yeah.
was getting into.
Yeah.
So,
Because it's like, okay, what if my picture was on the dating profile? You're going to meet me and he shows up.
Yeah,
You're like, wait a
yeah.
minute.
That's
hey,
not right.
wait a minute.
Well, no, because
Like,
she's.
hey, that's not the right gender. Just kidding.
Let's be honest. I'm
You wanted
number one,
somebody
a
with hair.
girl. Number 2, she could take me. You know what I mean? And then a man shows up. You're like, what?
Yeah.
What the? Wait,
Yeah, but it,
why are you impersonating a girl? First of all, like, if you're doing this already, like, what else are you fucking
if
doing?
you were dating me, your fantasy would have come true. That's all I would say. What?
I like that we just giggle. We're like, oh, that's so cute.
I might have to put a wig on, but what the hell? A toupee, whatever they call it.
Could you imagine? Can you get the one with the string so it like lifts up when you want it to? He's like, I could
be
do Morse
great.
code with my
Man.
toupee. Well, Hannah, we hope you're safe.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us know what
That
you
is-
did,
that's the
and
main
we
thing.
can pass it along to our listeners.
That is the main thing. Stay
And
safe.
listeners.
Definitely before you go on a date. Keep it
Yeah.
all- Get it all
Yes.
Yeah,
I know
have
this-
a plan out.
This is a good thing for her to learn from this experience. Hopefully she, like you said, helps her and helps somebody else down the road or her friends or whatever.
Yeah,
Don't
protect
trust-
yourself.
Yeah, don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
I don't care how good looking they are or whatever. So.
I mean, kind of like when they are like really good looking, you should protect yourself a little more.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Those are the ones I'm more afraid of.
well, exactly. We think, why are you on
Like
the dating
Ted Bundy.
site if you're so good looking, you're having a hard time picking up women. So yeah, something's like a red flag there. You're right. So
But if I was in that situation, I would have gone to the bathroom and I would have called. my
well,
sister
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
you or
exactly.
somebody.
Take your phone
Yeah, I would have been like, hey,
then
like,
have
if
them-
you're available, come here.
and have them call
Or
back.
not
And this
call
way,
me
yes,
or
yes.
something.
And this way, you know exactly. Hey, something's going on. I got to
Yeah.
get going. Sorry to break the date. We'll touch base next time.
And take something that you could protect yourself with. Pepper spray.
Yes.
Just anything.
Little tasers.
Yeah.
Little, you see some of those tasers. My God, you could kill an animal with those things. Those things are powerful.
See, I don't think I should be. I might tase myself
Well,
at the table.
I would tase myself too.
Did you feel that?
I mean, my,
If I was on a
don't
date
have
and I
the-
have,
I know.
I feel like I kind of like them.
you just tase them, drag them back to your place.
Oh, they did all the work for me.
Oh, well. Well, good luck, Hannah.
Good luck. And listeners, let us know what you guys think too. All right, Papa Tony, what you got for us?
I don't know. I got it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Did you
never.
do your homework so ahead of time that you
Shut up.
forgot?
I forgot. Okay.
At least I did mine just now.
Hey, I do mine. I do mine. Okay.
Yes,
All right,
you do.
guys. 2 eggs are boiling in a pot of water. One says, I have a huge crack. The other one says, stop teasing me. I'm not even hard yet.
Okay, that's a
This
good
next one's
That was excellent.
Yeah.
one. That was good. That was really good.
I didn't think he was going to crack me up. The first one.
He's such an expert.
I d-
I'm starting to have to pee. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
my,
now you know the
my.
feeling. Okay.
Tables have
Feeling
turned.
before, okay?
Did I ever tell you guys that once I got kidnapped by mimes? They did unspeakable things to me. What kind of laugh is Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. How do you know you're at a gay picnic?
Uh-oh.
How?
Oh, the hot dog tastes like shit.
Oh, wow.
You're all
You know-
amazing. Oh my god.
I was not expecting that.
Neither was the hot dog guy. Okay.
Uh-oh, hot dog.
11 years ago today, my friend Mike came running out of the room shouting, "It's a boy!" and tears streaming down his eyes. We never went back to Thailand. Never again.
That's where my last laugh should have came in. Now I just got like Italian.
Oh, a little French one in there. Ho ho.
Yeah.
Ho ho. Back to you.
Oui,
Ho,
oui.
ho.
Thank
Wee
you.
wee giggles.
Wee wee. Hey, I'll
She has to go
see you
wee
next
wee.
week.
You want to go wee wee? Go. No, you can't. You got to
Wee
hold
wee
on.
next week. Wee wee.
Oh, yeah.
Merci
Eagles is
beaucoup.
leaving us again.
Sorry.
Living the life. A world traveler here.
No.
God,
We live vicariously through
I
her.
lift up your blouse and you jump all over the place.
It's okay. Next, when I come back from Paris, then you can lift up my shirt.
You lift her blouse, and then she has to flee the country. For
I
safety.
saw something that I wasn't supposed to see.
Oh,
Government secret.
That's what it is.
She was, what were you smuggling?
Yes. Shh. Don't say that word, shh, because she's got to go pee.
You're gonna give away my job.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for this week's weird animal facts, have you guys ever heard of an anglerfish?
Anglerfish.
Yeah, you know those deep sea ones with a little
It
thing.
has like
Yeah, it looks like a little lamp.
yeah.
Their headlight.
Their little headlight. Okay, so it's
Or
very
their
fascinating.
book light. Is that what-
Yeah, a little book light. It's very fascinating how anglerfish have sex.
Really?
Yes,
At least they have the light on.
So I know, right? But it's
How do
dark.
they-
But it's dark. So like,
How do they not electrocute themselves?
I don't know.
They use batteries.
Or maybe it adds to the feeling.
You're all, oh!
It's their own personal vibrators.
Yeah, luckies.
Okay,
How do I
so
get one?
anglerfish have a bizarre reproductive strategy. They do something called sexual parasitism. Okay, so the tiny males attach to the much larger females, and they fuse with their tissues. That probably sounds kind of confusing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me break it down. The little tiny males use their sharp teeth and they attach to the female's belly. Got that picture? Then the male's mouth dissolves and the tissues fuse with the female's.
What?
Yeah. Can you picture that?
They lose their mouth?
They lose their mouth. Yeah.
God.
At
And
least they didn't
then-
lose their penis. I don't know what's worse though. Would it be worse to
So-
lose your mouth or your penis?
So if I had my wife attach her mouth to my stomach, it would go away.
You would attach to. Oh.
I was with giggles. We were like, wait, you have it backwards.
No, I know what I was saying.
Yes, you do.
Then here's the thing you have to decide, because then you would share a whole circulatory system.
Oh, you're using big words already. Shit.
Yeah, you would share your system, like your body, like your.
Wait, so when we're saying that they lose their mouth, so here's
So they
the
die.
female, here's the male. So when they put their mouth, are they just stuck like
Their lips
that?
are gone. Their lips are gone.
So
the
the
mouth-
tissue fuses to the female's
So
tissue.
their mouth stuck
their
to
mouth
their
is stuck on
belly.
the female,
Yeah.
but they're over here. But now the
They don't
two
have no
become
lips.
one.
They don't
I'll
have
show
Not
no
to
you a
lips.
reference a Spice Girls song.
Yes.
When two
Yeah.
become one.
I'll show you a picture, but yeah, that's it. So they share.
I'm turning into giggles. Did you see me right now with my
know.
hand?
I
What the
love
fuck?
it.
And
Rubbing
fuck-
off on y'all. Okay, so they share circulatory systems, and the female provides nutrients, and then the male just fertilizes the eggs. He just stays there and continuously.
So his mouth.
fertilizes his tissue. That it's no
Yeah.
longer his mouth.
Well,
it's
yeah,
just,
now it's
it's
the
just,
tissue.
just fertilizes.
Interesting.
It's
So
very
his
interesting.
mouth
Become
breaks
one
off.
Circulatory system.
Yeah.
So
and
his
then
mouth is his penis, basically. That
Yeah.
takes
Pretty
care of it.
much.
Yeah,
Does it grow back?
Or
Or does he die?
See, that's the thing I don't know. Some males become permanent parasites, so I'm thinking that there must be some that they can like unattach and then
They die.
Leave their mark,
Yeah.
if you will.
they'll die. Or,
Interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
But here is
Wow. That's fascinating.
That's
really fascinating.
It's, animal facts are so good. I like it.
You know, this is like the shit.
So
I'd be
that's an
saying.
anglerfish.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's him attached to her.
Oh,
He's
he's...
a tiny little thing.
He's very tiny.
I'm like, I never would have saw him if you didn't point him out.
I know. That's
Good
why I
for
showed you like the
you.
before and then the yeah.
See, this is a testament to nobody is out of your league.
Well, that's true.
And you know, size sometimes
Doesn't matter.
doesn't really.
Not in those.
I don't think size matters. It's the motion of the ocean.
Yes. And that's exactly where they're at.
You guys are so punny today.
Today,
Thank you so much.
how long we've been doing this show?
Yeah, but today is just like maybe it's just because I've been gone
You've
for.
been gone for
Yeah.
2 weeks. That's a problem.
By the way, during the summer I'm going to be gone for like 7 weeks. Sorry.
You know what? We are too, because we're going with you.
Oh yeah, let's record some episodes there.
And we're staying
What do
with
you
you, so
wait?
tell him
Hello?
to soundproof your room. I'm making you go with me.
No, I'm not going.
Oh please.
I'm working.
He says he's
I'm
not
working.
going.
I'm
He-
working.
all of a sudden.
Come on.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
No, you better
If I
figure it out
go,
because
You're gonna
I'm
see
not
me
gonna.
go up and be like, does this smell like chloroform to you? Then I'm just gonna be dragging his ass through the fucking airport. Don't mind him. He has narcolepsy. You don't have anything that's gonna beep, do you?
No. Weekend at
Are you
Bernie's.
sure about that? You have nothing that'll beep through the metal detectors?
I don't have any metal
No?
in me that, as far as I mean, other than a post in my tooth. But other than that, no.
Yeah, he's good. See?
You're good.
brother,
Yeah,
my
you're
oldest
good.
brother's a different story. He's all metal, poor guy. Knees, neck, everything you name it. Boy,
Oh.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, very good.
I was gonna say something and I forgot, but it's okay. Next.
Next,
So yeah, that was a interesting
anglerfish. Very good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to call this. Might be like get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh,
You ready? I got two for you. They're riddles for adults that are actually totally innocent. And I did a couple of them before.
oh yeah.
Maybe last week. Anyway, okay. So, again, riddles, but they're actually innocent. I come in a lot of different sizes. Sometimes I drip a little. If you blow me, it feels really good. What am I?
Tissue?
Not a tissue.
Nose.
A nose. Yay! Hey, that was good.
Okay, I was thinking blowing the nose into the
Well,
tissue.
when
Okay.
I was gonna go with coffee, but when you said tissue, I was like, oh,
You went toward, yeah. That was smart. You got
I
her
set
on,
it
right?
up.
Yeah.
you
I
get the
set it up.
assist. You have
Okay,
the
I get the
assist.
assist.
I just scored, but you get the assist.
Okay.
I set
So
it up.
I'll take
and
all
you,
the credit, but
I set it up
you
and
helped.
you blow
I
me.
spiked it.
No, you blowed me.
I blowed
You
you.
blew me.
You blew me.
I blowed you.
You blowed me.
Yes.
It has been windy.
Okay, second one. I'm spread out. Hold on. My writing.
You already got me.
I want to know what I'm gonna be
What are you
screwing.
spreading out? No.
I'm spread out
Yes.
before being eaten. Your tongue gets me off. Sometimes people lick my nuts. What am I?
Papa Tony.
Yes, how did you know?
Hey.
I just realized my hair.
Okay.
Anyway,
Do that
guys.
again. You spread your legs. What?
I'm,
No. Hang.
Is
what?
it a coochie board?
No. Do it again. Do it again.
I'm spread out before being eaten.
Okay.
Your tongue gets me off. Sometimes people lick my nuts. What am I?
Oh my God.
The licking the nuts is what's
Yeah. Lick. I'm spreading.
peanut butter.
Peanut butter!
Hey,
Very
happy
good.
dance.
I clicked two at once. Whoops.
I was like, that's new.
That's not the applause. The applause is the last one. The blue
I
button.
did. Did you not?
I liked that though. It was more festive.
Time.
It was more festive. I liked it.
On
That was
2
awesome.
Weeks,
Yeah.
2 weeks, you don't even know the buttons
know
anymore.
what?
Oh, I knew the button. I
yeah,
accidentally
yeah,
pressed
but-
two at once.
You're used to 2 fingers, I know.
Yeah.
Very
Yes,
good. Yeah,
I'm
very
used
good.
to.
Yeah, yes.
We'll call her Bob Ross because that was a happy accident.
Yes.
That's good.
Well, that's what I got for this week.
Very good.
guys.
Very
I
good.
liked
there.
those. That was fun.
I like that one.
I can't believe I got it.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah,
know.
that one threw me off for
Good.
a
But I think this happened last time where I did really good the first round and then he got all of them going forward.
Yes.
Oh, well, you.
Let's see what happens.
Well, we'll see. Oh, well.
All right, guys. I'm going to leave you guys with this. My favorite sex position is called wow.
Because you finally got some?
No. Because that's when I flip your mom over.
Oh!
Wow!
Here, let me unscrew this so I can drop it.
Wait, I don't even need to unscrew it. Give me a sec.
I know, Giggle just rips it off. Your face, you're like, oh. You weren't expecting a yo mama joke, were you?
Oh man, that was
That's
good.
good. That's
That was really good.
Oh, well, I should have waited for the whole joke before.
Wow.
That's my problem. I always
Oh, my
butt in
gosh.
before I listen.
So I found this like weeks ago. And every time I hear somebody say wow, I'm like,
Okay.
what a fucking ass, dude.
Now I'm gonna be the same thing.
Wow.
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 That's our new inside joke with our listeners.
well,
Wow.
very good,
So listeners,
very
if you
good.
ever see us out there, just be like, wow.
Yeah, and you will see us out there. We're out there already. Keep watching us.
Yes. Wow.
Good job, guys. I think you guys deserve a round of applause.
Oh,
I was hoping she was going to fuck
I
it
know.
up.
I know.
There you
I
go.
like that. The double.
I kind of like
yeah.
it better.
Yeah, you get the music and the applause.
It's too loud. You're going to blow out your drums.
Very good. Very good.
Jeez, Giggles.
It
Giggles.
wasn't that loud on
She
mine.
got excited.
I did. It was a new discovery. I didn't know I could do that.
She got excited from all that clapping.
Yeah. She's been practicing for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Why
now
you-
she's
she-
drooling.
now
Damn, Giggles.
she's got hair in her mouth. She's drooling.
He makes you spit and I make you drool, huh?
Apparently, yeah.
Hey, look at us. High five.
Okay, y'all, you ready?
Yes, I was
Let's
ready.
do it.
Let's wrap it up.
Ciao.
If you'll have any questions for any of us or want to share a story or joke, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Rockin' on the Porch, and we'll do our best to answer them in the next episode. Show some love by following, liking, and reviewing our podcast on the platform you listen on. If we were able to brighten your day even a little bit with our stupidity, then go ahead and share this podcast with your friends and family that have a sense of humor. Thank you for listening and laughing with us. Until next week, and don't let the door hit you with good Lord split ya. You guys did not interrupt me once.
I know, and you kept looking up, like, when are they going to say
Yeah, I was
something?
like waiting.
No.
How weird.
No, I just want to make sure you could do it without messing up. You did a good job. You did a great job.
Thank you.
So it only took
Proud of you.
76 shows for you to do it, right?
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, the more practice you have.
Yes, yes. Ever since you went camping, you're getting better. That's good.
All you know is it got real fucking intense. Thank you, listeners. Thank
All
you for
right,
all your
you
love and
guys.
support. We love you guys.
See you guys next
We'll see you
week.
next week. Bye.
Sorry, too low, too high.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, ah, oh, ah. Kind of like my
Is
sex
that
life.
good or is it a little low, a little higher?
Well, it's hard because they're all at different levels.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
She just smacked herself in the head with the headphones. She went to pick it up. It's all dink.